What's the deal, baby? You already know this. The big boss, hot boss dog, K-Po through the dope. Here to talk this boxing. You already know what I'm in this car, what I'm about to go do. I'm about to go train. But we're going to get my fight prediction for Devin Haney versus JoJo Diaz. So let's start it off. I'm going to start with JoJo Diaz. JoJo Diaz is a fighter. He can do it all, bro. You know what I mean? He got a great win over Tevin Farmer a while back. He's fought Gary Russell Jr. He just beat what's the Cuban guy name? Dang, I know his face, I just forgot his name. He just fought that Cuban, the guy that Ryan Garcia didn't want to fight. And he dominated him. You know, and he coming into this fight hungry. I like his energy. I like his swag. Dude he gangster, bro. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like his mindset. Although, I do feel like he kind of got forced to fight Devin Haney. I will say that. He kind of got put on Front Street. You know what I mean? He could have found a way out of it, but he said, F it. I'll fight this boy. I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? Make this happen. Let's get it cracking. You know what I mean? So, I really respect JoJo Diaz for taking this fight. You know? It's a legacy-defining fight for both fighters. You know what I mean? And then you got Devin Haney, who's coming off a win off, what's that boy name? I'm forgetting names. Jorge Linares. You know, he got clipped. You know what I mean? And he still was hurt in the 11th round. They got clipped in the 10th. And he still was hurt in the 11th. And he didn't get his legs back until, you know, the middle of the 12th round. But he showed heart. He showed true grit. You know what I find funny, though? Let's talk about this real quick. Ryan Garcia got knocked down. Arm looked like a paper clip, right? Boy got knocked down to the ground. Arm looked like a bent back paper clip, right? Chicken wing style, right? Got up, yeah, he got up and knocked out Luke Campbell. But everybody was like, oh man, Ryan Garcia got hard. But Devin Haney, who was trying to push for the knockout, when everybody was sitting there making fun of him, saying, oh, you know, he pillow-fisted and he gonna run and all this other stuff, he gets clipped because he's trying to push for the knockout. And everybody say, oh, Devin Haney, he got clipped. Oh, man, he's not this type of fighter. Why is that? Why is that double standard? Explain that to me. Because it's starting to look like with the black fighters, it's always an excuse. It's always something. But with the other fighters, the Mexicans and white fighters, oh man, he showed true grit. He showed heart. It's like, man, we need to judge it all the same. If you're going to sit there and say Devin Haney got clipped, then you need to make fun of Ryan Garcia too. But if you're going to say Ryan Garcia got heart, then you need to say Devin Haney got heart. Because that's what it showed to me. Devin Haney showed me true grit coming off that fight with Jorge Linares. He got caught pushing for the knockout. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, he fought through it and he won the fight. He finished strong. You know what I mean? So, I think Devin Haney, skill set and elusiveness and boxing ability will be too much for JoJo Diaz. I do think JoJo Diaz is going to have some success. And I do think that he's going to have to make, he will make Devin Haney make adjustments. I do think that. And I think in spurts, Devin Haney going to have to fight JoJo Diaz. I do think that. I think this is going to be that fight where you see Devin Haney, you see another side of Devin Haney. You know what I mean? I do see that. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to come into this fight and just box circles around JoJo Diaz. I do think that Devin Haney is going to have to, at some spurts, at some point, he going to have to fight. And I'm talking about he going to have to let his hands go. Because I feel like JoJo Diaz is a great boxer. I do think he's smart. I think he's tough. And I do think it is another step in the right direction as far as getting more exposure and getting more experience for Devin Haney. You know, fighting a fighter like this. You know what I'm saying? JoJo Diaz does have power. JoJo Diaz can box. JoJo Diaz can brawl. JoJo Diaz can do whatever you want to do. You see what I'm saying? So, I just don't think he's on the level of Devin Haney as far as boxing ability. I think Devin Haney is leaps and bounds. If I would say maybe 2 levels up. If we had to go like based off of levels, I would say JoJo Diaz like level 7. If we're gonna have levels, and Devin Haney's at 9. You know what I'm saying? It's just I think Devin Haney is a little bit quicker. Devin Haney is a little bit more elusive. I feel like Devin Haney is gonna use lines and angles to set up shots. I do think he'll hurt JoJo Diaz, but I don't think he'll stop him. I don't see him stopping him. I think Devin's gonna win by unanimous decision. That's just what I feel. I think Devin Haney will win this fight by unanimous decision, but it's not gonna be easy. Like I said, I think the first couple rounds, JoJo Diaz is gonna have some success, but I think Devin Haney is gonna make those adjustments and then start taking over the fight. That's what I believe. So y'all let me know what y'all think. It's a great fight. Hopefully after this fight, I want to see Devin versus Teofimo. Teofimo doing all this talking, his daddy talking. You know, we'll see how Teofimo do against Kambosos. If we get that Teofimo versus Devin fight, that'd be a big fight. You know, we'll see. You know, we'll definitely see what can happen. I mean, Teofimo is he can fight. We're gonna say that, but you know, he talking too much. You know what I'm saying? He's doing a lot of talking in front of the cameras. You know what I mean? Like Devin going to him and talking. Devin ain't going to the cameras and talking. He going to Teofimo. Hey, what's up? Let's fight. What's good? You know what I mean? So we'll see. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'm gone.